everyone, welcome back to Fallen Sandwich Gaming and our Let's Play as Hexoatl. So this is episode 3, and we're in a little bit of an awkward position here because, as you can see, Marathi is sitting on our borders. She's declared war on us, and the only thing really stopping her from coming in for the attack is this 9-stack army here at Fallen Gates. Now that's stopping Marathi from launching an attack on Fallen Gates, but it's also got us at a standstill as far as money. I mean, army upkeep is our entire economy right now, so that's definitely not best case scenario. Now we are almost done with the Skeggy. These guys will just not die, but we are doing the best we can to get them out of the way as quickly as possible. I think we just go... let's just go with reserves of Eldritch Energy here. This is going to increase our Winds of Magic Power reserve by +10, so that is good to have. Have to leave that guy there. Let's keep upgrading our Skinks, because with how expensive Saurus are, we're going to need to use Skinks a lot in the early game. Okay, let's go through the end turn and see if we can push back Marathi. Best case scenario with Marathi is we just beat her up bad enough where, as she lays siege on Fallen Gates, we have to just kind of beat her up bad enough where she will accept peace. You know, maybe we can push in and raise these 3 border settlements, and that'll kind of slow her down. But it's very difficult to say now what the best way to take care of our Marathi problem is. Okay, let's have a look here. Alright, so we just lose the garrison. Let's take that 10% punishment. Well, this guy is probably at least 2 turns away, which means we can leave Skeggy. We're going to go to the Fortress of Dawn and then probably sail across, so that we have a moment to recover a little bit. Let's take a look at Marathi's army. So she's actually taken a decent amount of attrition. We've got the Witch Elves, the unit of Demonettes, 3 units of Bleak Swords, 4 of Dread Spears, 2 of Shades, and a bunch of Dark Shards. So this is part of the problem with fighting Dark Elves, is that they just have a very diverse unit roster. You know, everything... Like, the diversity allows them to have counters for pretty much anything you can think of, depending on their army composition. Now, this is mostly just basic melee infantry. I mean, Witch Elves are pretty nasty, but they're already damaged, which is good for us. The Shades are a huge problem because they can just melt our unshielded infantry here. And I think we do have a chance because this army's already injured, and in the interest of trying to get rid of our Marathi problem before this army arrives, I think we need to take this fight and just hope for the best here. Yeah, I mean, they would have waited for the second army to come to launch the full attack, and we can't really let them do that, because then we're definitely going to lose Fallen Gates. And we might as all basic... It's not like we have a lot of elite units sitting down effective in Total War Warhammer 2, so we're going to have to see how much that's going to affect us here. This is another benefit of launching the attack, is that our whole garrison is here. This is all of the forces we had in that settlement to sort of show up and try to break the siege. So we're going to put the skink cohorts up front. They're not going to deal with the missile fire well, but they're the only shields we have. So we want them to kind of soak it up. So that hopefully we can get our red-crested skinks and our Saurus warriors into combat where they're going to be effective. You know, if we can get them in without taking too much damage, we actually might have a much better chance of fighting them off. Okay. I'm not really going to worry too much about trying to, you know, trying to get more casualties on the garrison than the regular army. I mean, either way, we're in a pretty bad position here, and we just have to do what we can. So these guys can stalk, so I'm not too worried about pulling them out of the woods. You know, number one goal for the chameleon stalkers is to get them around behind the enemy formation. Let's take a look that way. That way, they can get in for some rear charges, and they have some throwable weapons that they can throw into the back of our shielded enemies as well. Alright, let's try to go a little bit faster just while we're pulling into position here. Alright, see, Marathi's tossing some spells out already. Which she's gonna do. I mean, she's a fairly powerful spellcaster. Actually, no. Okay, at this point, we just need to get engaged. Okay, so disrupt some of their shooting.
So taxki. Tak tak. Jock Annas. Gaga. Polka. Gura. Zakma.
Where are...
Alright.
Oh. Yeah, this is... This is not going great.
Garlock. Gamatu. Skins. Zumas Lisa. Goles luz. Taskik. Goles luz. Densla. Javelin. Rodanza.
Okay, actually, I think this is turning around a bit.
It's a skip tech. It's a tech. Skill gates.
We might just break the siege here. I think we're gonna be able to do it.
So that Bob.
Yeah, it looks like it's turning around. Okay. Sorry, this battle did get pretty hectic in there. But it looks like we were able to recover. We just have to be smart about what's left of these engagements over here. I think we just send our Lord in against Marathi and try to bring her down. I mean, we are going to be in very bad shape. There wasn't too much I could do about that, but I'm feeling very good about the way this went. And this gets rid of Marathi's main army, which might just swing things in our favor. Start chasing a little bit here, because I'm pretty sure we got this. Actually, yeah, there we go. Okay, everything needs to go on catching Marathi. Just doing a quick once-over, it doesn't look like we actually lost any units, which, is pretty lucky, I'd say. Sorry, this is taking a while. It doesn't appear like anybody's actually, attacking her. Let me pull out the Javelins, maybe. Okay, looks like we got her. Sorry, I don't know what was happening there. I guess nobody could really get an angle on the attack. Yeah, Marathi and the Witch Elves were definitely our biggest problem there. I mean, luckily we managed to shut down the Dark Shards and kind of limit their angles of attack by going into the valley. Yeah, I mean, we traded really well with most of the Bleak Swords. So, I went about as well as it could have. It looks like all of the elite... Yeah, actually, their entire army was destroyed, and we didn't lose a single unit completely. So, even though we're really in desperate need of money right now, we're just going to take the replenishment. We are really just doing everything in our power to try to bring this war to an end quickly.
You display scant intelligence. What could you
actually,
want?
even with them losing that battle, it doesn't look like they're going to be willing to take peace. So, we're going to have to take the fight to them. Yeah, we need another turn of replenishment, actually. Okay. So actually, the money we made from that turn, we should use to try to stabilize a little bit here. Let's upgrade Skeggy. And is it worth replacing these red cresteds? Nope, we're just gonna see what happens with Ozarek here. Alright. Inspiring Presence. And this is our Sore Scar veterans. We're just gonna go into training again. And we'll leave that for next turn. So let's see. Let's see if we have to survive another Dark Elf assault or not. So, nope, they backed off, and that's what we wanted to see. I mean, even though keeping this defensive army here is killing us economically, it's completely necessary to do it right now. Whew. So now Sulfuret's here is here with only a 5-stack garrison. I think this is a good time to launch this attack. Crushing defeat. Yeah, I don't really think so there. We're really going to slow them down. So, even though our armies are already in bad shape, we just have to get in there and do it. Just a quick little look at how this will lead them, so we can just start taking capture points. And then the rest of our army we might put just... Let me take a look if there's any good flanking opportunities. I mean, if I put the whole army here, I don't really love the angle on that. So I think we come in from this side with our regular army, and then the stalkers we can actually just put through the center. Let's see how that goes. So we'll go 2 units of red crested enemy Croxagore there, 2 units of red crested right here. These guys off skirmish mode. We'll just put them right there for now. Okay, start the battle. First things first, gonna go right through the front door. Alright. Charge there. Charge there. Okay, they're building a barricade, so actually, bring ourselves around. Okay.
The battle is lost!
Talk on that.
Okay.
Reptilian fools!
Well, as it turns out, Dark Elf garrisons are stronger than they look, huh? We were already damaged coming in here, but still. Alright. Couple of tough battles this episode. And they're pretty likely to only get harder from here. A lot of people have noticed that the AI can be a bit passive on the higher difficulties, so we'll see if they choose to be passive or not. Wasn't really what I was hoping for there. Yeah, we're gonna go for Skirmisher, because right now this army of Skinks is really struggling to take down Dark Elves. So we did make a little bit of money here. Trying to think if I should... This is Maku Peaks. Maku Peaks is in a pretty safe position. Let's try to get an income building going there. Alright. So let's see. Okay, good. They weren't able to catch us, so... How's Marathi back already? She literally died last turn. That's pretty strange. I guess she probably has a wound recovery time ability. But I didn't think it was going to be that quick. Alright, we can't recruit anyway, so we might as well do that. Alright. Sold the tour. Decisive victory at low casualties. We are going to loot and occupy this just for the little bit of replenishment it'll give us. It's 234, 196. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to sustain a campaign up here is part of the problem. So, this is probably what we're going to have to do, is combine a couple of these units, Saurus, and bring in these Saurus Spears. Alright, let's see. This is 3 turns to see that benefit. It's 2. Or we could just straight upgrade Fallen Gates. I think that's what we do there.
Speak quickly.
It's getting closer to accepting peace, so we'll see. Again, I don't really want to keep Silda Tor. I wonder
I have no time, so
if
make
I
it
were
quick.
to offer them back Silda Tor, they would take peace and they would give me 3,000 gold. So I think we
Naturally.
offer that. And then
I grow impatient at these constant
they're
interruptions.
still very hostile, but I think that is better for everyone if we just try to get out of this war. That way we can move on down and take on the New World colonies, because this land is worth a lot of money and we need to be able to start taking it. Being able to recruit more Krog scores is nice, but they're very expensive. More Saurus. We can't really... We're seeing now that affording Saurus is very difficult. So... I think we will... We'll hold off. We'll wait till we have a little bit more money. We'll end the turn.
The taint of warm bloods infests your sacred jungles, revered lord of the second generation. A great temple must be built in honor of the old one's power.
That's a pretty good item. We don't really want to be doing a quest battle right now, though. Alright, back in home territory. So I think what we're gonna do here is we have to disband some of these swords. We just can't afford to sustain this army, and it's becoming a bigger and bigger problem. So I think what we just do here, we have 17 right now. I think we go for 2 units of the red cresteds. Disciplined is probably the best hero ability you can get, so we're gonna grab this guy. And then we need to start getting as much of this land developed as we can. So he's gonna still stay here, but I think I think we can try to trim down this army a little bit. Just to, like, try to save money wherever we can, really. Because Marathi's going to take time now. She's going to go over here and ruin Dwell Selferets. You know, we're on our way to kind of keeping her at bay, at least. You know, it's entirely possible we're going to have to go back up here at some point in the campaign and put her in her place again. But we just weren't set up correctly to be taking all of that attrition and running around in Marathi's territory. We're not making enough money to sustain our armies to do that. So, let's head on down towards Port Reaver. Might stop in Hexoatl for the 1 turn of punishment.
Master of his clan.
Now Clan... Okay, so Clan Gridis is gonna actually ruin all this.
Reptile thing.
So I wonder if we can... Oh, they're actually already at war with Marathi, so I think we let that play out.
What? What is it?
That's probably only gonna end up being good for us, so... Yeah, we'll go Sequence of Purpose here. Just try to get those skinks as good as you can, because they are a little bit underwhelming at times, especially going into Dark Elves. 2 turns here. Okay. So this guy is going to help with replenishment here, which, you know, might be a couple of turns late, but I'll take it. Okay. I'm hoping to move on Port Reaver next turn. Seems like they know something's coming, so... Port Reaver's their capital, so if you go on that right away, then the rest of their towns are going to be pretty easy to take. I'm glad we were able to wrap up things with Marathi in one episode. I mean, there's always the possibility that she pops back up and gives us trouble again, but, you know, it's definitely not something you want drawing out, going to war with somebody in bad inhabitable territory. Because then their territory is worth nothing. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's hold on for a minute. Because this guy's still coming down this
Guide us,
way.
Horned One.
Weapons, seams, Skaven slingers. Oh,
This conversation.
there's still
No one
these
you
ogre
didn't
kingdoms hanging
respect.
around too. They don't have a settlement yet, though. I did not think this guy was going to be in reinforcement range, but we're probably going to do this one last battle and then wrap up the episode. So let's see how we do. So, kind of the benefit of going against the settlement instead of the army outside of the settlement is that if we can overwhelm the settlement fast enough, then we have their defensive position. And as the new army comes in, they're going to have to fight that we're. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. So this is the key victory point here, you'd say. And we're able to set up right here. Okay.
Turns all Q.
Yeah, I think we
So it's all.
set up like this.
Ski. Volga. Suras Uz.
Okay. I think that's everything. Yep. And let's start the battle.
Turns all Q.
So,
Suras Uz.
let's just get through there.
So tactical. Mostly shock.
Get these lined up.
Shock.
Alright, let's make sure we're not forgetting anything here. Oh yeah, our Croxigors.
So it's
Keep clear!
Sarkar.
Brace yourselves!
Yes. Soros. Soros. Soros Ura.
Okay. Alright, we're pretty much through on this side.
That's good.
Okay. Let's try to get down in there.
Mazdamundi. Olas Kings. Still something. Hexoatl. Warhammer. Turtle Q.
Okay. Almost got these units routed here. Chasing there. Alright. This is what we're trying to avoid. Is them building a whole bunch of towers even after we've already taken the city, essentially. These guys. Let's get them down over here. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode, but that's alright. We'll consider it a freebie. Okay, a lot of these are shattered. Actually, I think their reinforcements are still coming from this side, so... Alright, we need to start taking points. These guys over there.
Gorgeous. So Mazliza. Gora.
Okay.
Chaplain Rudan. Job taker.
How are these towers still up? I was gonna say, what is that one tethered to?
Suras Uz. Kali Ujokto. Tanic escape. Soras.
so. I'm not sure. They're shattered.
Goblins!
What is going on here? Okay.
Tag Jog Talk! Hi Jog Talk! Jog Talk! Thoras X! Tag Jog Talk!
We're probably not going to be able to catch them at all. Oh, except maybe that guy. Nah, we're not going to be able to catch them. We'll just take the easy victory there. All right, so we are definitely over our time. We're just going to occupy this settlement, and then I will probably have to see you guys next time. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 4.